Hello and welcome to the Channel 1 Newsroom. I am Vivian Kai. Local coming up in today's edition. Inspector General of Police IGP Kejetia confirms arrest of over 8 people following the North by-election violence. Ablekuma North by-election violence.
Today they are going to Akwatia, well prepared so that they can handle all the threats, just to let the whole country know that police, we are ready for the elections, and all the threats we've been hearing from TikToks and all social media has also given us the room to prepare.
Still on elections, and the IGP has assured of maximum security ahead of Akwatia by-election scheduled for September 2nd.
Today they are going to Akwatia, well prepared so that they can handle all the threats, just to let the whole country know that police, we are ready for the elections, and all the threats we've been hearing from TikToks and all social media has also given us the
Later in the bulletin, Kejetia blue light market traders in the Ashanti region still reeling months after fire incident.
I was saying, like, there's no much more customers that used to come before, like it was like where it was really built back then. Because you know, before we used to get a lot of customers. Like right now, we don't actually get much.
Still in the bulletin, floods worsen deplorable state of Treponi Wanchike Road.
Revenue come from Wanchike. It's not common, but nobody care about the Wanchike Road. Nobody care about the Treponi Road. We are trying MPP, nothing, and we are trying this too, the same. We don't know how to talk. We don't know how.
And in Channel 1 business. Producer price inflation falls to 3.8% for July 2025, the lowest since 2023. In Channel 1 Sports. BBNA Gold Stars beat Kotoko 2-1 in Galco tournament. Thank you for joining us. We'll bring you details of our stories. We'll start with the Inspector General of Police, that's the IGP Kejetia, because he has assured the public that the Ghana Police Service is fully prepared to provide a safe and secure environment for the upcoming by-election in Akwatia in the Eastern region, scheduled for September 2. He gave the assurance during the visit to the High-Risk Operation Training Center in the Eastern region. Channel 1 News' Samuel Akom was with the team and filed this report.
On Wednesday, August 20, the IGP, accompanied by members of the Police Management Board, POMAB, visited the High-Risk Operation Training Center in Achirmating, Eastern Region, to assess police preparedness ahead of the polls. At the training center, personnel conducted drills simulating electoral offenses and demonstrated response strategies. One scenario showed hoodlums attempting to steal a ballot box by driving it away from a polling station, swiftly foiled by police intervention.
Hey, up the engine, up the engine. Up the engine. Let me see your hands outside. Open the door. Slowly come out. Come out slowly. Come out slowly. Hands up!
Another drill mirrored an incident during the Ablekuma North rerun where thugs invaded the polling station to incite violence.
The macho men we were talking about have just decided to come into the police station and disrupt the whole voting process. And the intent is to snatch the ballot box. We can see the patrol team moving into the area. And the way they are coming in, they are moving in tactically in order not to create unnecessary casualties. They moved in two formations. That is in the linear formation and then in the extended formation.
The exercise also featured aerial operations, highlighting the police's ability to respond dynamically to threats. Following the demonstrations, IGP Yehonu commended the professionalism of the personnel and expressed confidence in the service's readiness.
Today they are going to Akwatia, well prepared so that they can handle all the threats, just to let the whole country know that police, we are ready for the elections, and all the threats we've been hearing from TikToks and all social media has also given us the room to prepare adequately towards the elections and also to remove fear from people. Our eyes are red for Akwatia. Nobody should think of coming to cause trouble. No political party should mobilize men to come and foment trouble. And nobody should have in mind the intention of snatching a ballot box. We have prepared our men adequately to handle this situation.
To reinforce this, he revealed that a mobile prison van will be deployed during the by-election to arrest and detain perpetrators on the spot.
I informed the political parties as I met them yesterday. What I told them is that we are going in with Black Marias. Black Maria is the prison on wheel. We have a truck that is well prepared to keep people who cause trouble, prisoners. We keep them in, and then before finally we discharge them at the police cells or whatever it is. So there is going to be prison on wheel. That will be in Akwatia. The moment you cause trouble, we arrest you, and then we put you in the Black Maria. The word is what? Black Maria.
Additionally, an advanced team of about 600 trained personnel have already been deployed to Akwatia to gather intelligence and block attempts to smuggle arms into the town.
About 600 men, well prepared, and they will be on the ground in advance to make sure that people who will come to Akwatia armed to come and cause trouble, they should see it that police, we are ready for them.
The Ghana Police Service says it is fully ready for the upcoming Akwatia by-election as it has fully prepared its men. It is therefore expected that all other stakeholders would also play their role to ensure that the election is free, fair, transparent and violence-free. Reporting from Achermating within the Eastern region, I am Samuel Akom.
We'll still stay with the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tetoyonu, because he has also confirmed the arrest of 8 individuals in connection with the recent violent incidents during the Ablekuma North by-election. Now, speaking at a meeting between the Ghana Journalists Association, GJA, and the police service, he said the suspects are being processed and will soon face prosecution. Channel 1 News' Ejubi Wiafe Akantin with details.
The Ghana Journalists Association, GJA, held a meeting with senior officers of the Ghana Police Service to explore ways of strengthening media-police relations. During the meeting, the GJA urged the police service to exercise restraint in its dealings with journalists, citing several incidents of police assaults on media personnel. The most recent case involved a GH1 TV journalist who was attacked while covering the Ablekuma North parliamentary rerun. GJA President Albert Kwabena Jumfo strongly condemned such attacks, describing them as a grave threat to democracy and press freedom. Responding to the concerns, the Inspector General of Police revealed that the officer involved in the assault had been interdicted pending disciplinary action. He also disclosed that 8 suspects linked to the violent incidents during the by-election have been arrested and will face the law.
Meanwhile, the majority in Parliament is urging the Ghana Police Service to expedite investigations into an attack on health workers at the Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Now, the incident captured in a viral video showed relatives of an accident victim clashing with emergency staff over alleged delays in treatment. It escalated into verbal confrontations and the physical assault of a nurse, prompting hospital management to call in the police to restore order. Now, addressing journalists, the chairman of Parliament's Health Committee, Dr. Margaret Nawani, condemned the act, describing it as lawlessness that must not be tolerated.
Yes, I don't see why the police should not arrest this person and let him go through the process. After you are arrested, you are granted bail. If there's a need to go to court, you go to court. This is the process. And we want the police to ensure that he goes through the process, and whatever happens, that is the law. The Health Committee of Parliament is with them in this trying moment. We are going to ensure that the case is investigated. And we are also going to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book. We are calling on the police to issue some form of a statement on how far they've gone with their investigations and then their actions. And I hope that our friends at the minority should not be playing politics with the health of the people of this country.
Let's move away from that. And the West African Examinations Council, that's WAEC, has commenced the 2025 WASI with practical sessions. Now, on Wednesday, students sat for the oral English paper, while the written papers are scheduled to begin on Monday, August 25. Now, starting with social studies as the first major subject. Meanwhile, concerns are mounting over the increasing use of weapons in senior high schools, some of which have tragically resulted in injuries and even the loss of lives. Now, joining us to discuss this worrying trend is a member of Parliament for Chianapaga, Nichema Bila Alamzi. Honorable, did I get your name right?
That is right.
Great. Well, he also serves on Parliament's Education Committee. So let's start with the examinations. And would you believe WAEC's level of preparation so far is good enough?
Okay. Permit me to say good evening to your cherished viewers. And I will take the advantage to say good evening to the people of Chianapaga constituency. It is true that today WASI students are going to write the exams, and we have a total number of 461,640 students that are partaking in the exams, which we have 381 being males and the rest being females. That is about 254,000 plus. This time I can say WAEC is adequately prepared.
Okay.
In the sense that mostly it's always financial constraints that they complain of, but we've been able to release all money due them for them to prepare for these particular exams. When I mentioned the numbers, you realize that there's a growing trend for female students. Mostly, we went round quite recently. We went round and we realized that almost all the schools we went to, 5 regions, all the schools we went to, you realize that the female students are far more than the male.
I think we've done well with the girl child push. Right?
Yes, that is why I'm chipping it in.
So now, as at the detriment of the boy child.
That is, I wanted to say we have to look out for the boy child, because even when you get to the tertiary institutions now, be the law institutions or whatever, the girl child is doing well than the boy child.
How do we reconcile that?
That is, we have to look out for the boy child. Where are they? Why are they not in school? And the fact is that today we are complaining about Galamsey.
Yeah.
It is the boy child that is doing it.
Right.
We have to look out for them.
Okay.
It is true we bargained and we campaigned for affirmative action.
Yes.
But if we don't take time, we were calling for equality. If we don't take time, in the next 5 years or so, it will be dominance. It will be equality.
You are the lawmaker and you are on the education committee, so I'm sure it will be easier for you guys to change things to get
yes,
this corrected.
we will go around, we will make recommendations.
Okay.
And we will try to push for it. But this is another big platform that we can communicate to everybody in Ghana for us to think in one direction and make sure we look for the boy child.
Right. Because at a point, campaigners were worried that whilst we're concentrating on the girls, it will be at the detriment of the boys. And from what you're saying, we're close to that.
It is exactly what is happening.
Right. Now, let's look at security at these examination centers. Just recently, we had, you know, the sad story of a student that was killed not far from your constituency, Boko, over this whole Boko issue and all that. In terms of safety at this period, what is the committee doing to ensure that all students, especially those in areas where we are seeing these disturbances, are safe to write the exams?
It is very unfortunate. Anytime I'm talking about Boko, I become emotional because we are brothers over there. There's no need for us to fight. But you know, conflict, you cannot also say anything or say more than you know.
That's right.
It might even give you a problem. It is unfortunate with what happened the last time. We condemned it, and currently we recommended that they should give the Boko students full security 24/7 for them to be able to write
is that being done?
Yes, it's done, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because I can remember we just came back from Koforidua not quite long. We asked and they said it will be done. Okay. So I'm sure definitely it will be done. But with the situation in Boko, I wouldn't want to talk much on it. But I pray, my heart is with them. And you see, it is not only in Boko. Now, when we went to, I can remember we went to some few schools, and you'll be surprised that students go to second cycle institutions, SHS, with guns, with weapons.
How did we get here?
That is the
what
question.
Do you think happened? Where did we get it wrong? Is it the parents? Is it the students? Is it the system that we put in place?
It's everything. The parents are part. our educational system is also part. And we, as a government and a country, we are also part. Imagine there are schools that you go, even they don't even have school walls. Anybody can walk in, anybody can walk out. And, you know, there is a maxim in my language. I don't know literally how I will come out with it, but there is a saying that if it is a kid or a young person, we've all been, maybe old person.
Everybody has been, but not everybody has been, yes.
Yes. You know, at that particular age, they are secured and they feel secured around their colleagues and people at the same age than even their biological parents. And here is the case, most schools don't have walls. Anybody can walk out from town, enter and step out. The last time we went to Takoradi, there is even a main road in the middle of SHS.
Which school is this? Are you allowed to disclose it?
I don't even know. I would have disclosed, but I've forgotten the name. You see, so we have to, as a government, we have to come out with policy direction to deliberately assist our second cycle institutions. You go there today, you go to some schools, they have about 4,000 students, and the security personnel there, maybe there are 2 or 3. How will they control the students? Meanwhile, in the 9th, students, you know, there are especially the boys and the girls' schools. The boys will always try to dodge and go to the girls' school. If they don't have security personnel, definitely it will be a free gate for them. And when they step out, we don't know who they mingle with.
So these rising guns, from what you found out moving around the country, is it for their protection, or is it they are involved in gangs? What is leading to the rise in the use of guns?
You see, we tried as much as possible to get to the root of it.
Yes.
Mostly it's about peer influence.
Okay.
And that is why I said, I started my point by saying that we need to get walls for our schools. Every second cycle institution should be walled. And the fact is that they need education, though they are in school, but they still need education in that direction so that they will know the pros and the cons of having a gun or bringing a weapon to school. And you know, students are there. It's not their doing. Maybe they will get out of that school and learn that, oh, having cutlass at school is not a good idea. Having a gun at school is not a good idea. But for now, peer influence, somebody will say, because of bullying and other harassment in school, I have to get something and protect myself in school. That is the problem we are facing.
So that was the main reason,
and
the peer pressure.
Yes, and all the schools we went to, discipline was part.
How do we solve the issue of discipline in our schools? I mean, most corporal punishment has been cancelled, and so many rules have been incorporated. The teachers are not happy and all that. How do we solve this?
You see, I think we should establish clear policies, first of all.
Should we bring back corporal punishment?
Yes, definitely. Okay. You see, we always copy wrongly. When we wanted to cancel it, we were citing America, where and where. Today, America, they've gone back.
So we need to go back.
We need to go back. Okay. We shouldn't have even left in the first place. We need to go back. It is not everything that is done outside this country that is good. Or it is not everything that we are doing that is bad. So for me, there should be that, we should establish that clear policies where students should desist from bullying the juniors or others. And in terms of harassment, we should make sure we educate our students not to be involved in it. Because when we went round, it was one of the reasons why students feel, especially the junior ones feel, they have to protect themselves.
Okay.
We have to make sure that there's a clear policy in that direction. And we enforce security measures in our schools. We try as much as possible to always search, random search, Because if you announce to them that we are coming to do cleaning on Saturday and do searching, definitely, if they have any weapon, they will hide it.
Yeah.
So we can do random searching and make sure that discipline will be part of our students.
Right. I mean, you said hello to your constituency earlier, so I can't let you leave without talking a bit about it. We're told you're involved in some form of tertiary help for some of these students. What exactly is that about?
In my own small way, I'm trying. I'm trying my best for them because this year I've realized that I'm running a rural constituency, and I've realized that there are some disciplines and fields that are not, that we don't have as a constituency or a district. So I decided that those that are going to read law, those that are going for to read medicine, and those that are involved in engineering and economics.
So science-based and a bit of law. You are sponsoring them.
I give this month alone. I gave four of them. I gave full scholarship.
Where are you getting the money from?
That is the question, and I might not get the answer for you. We are trying. Is it
legal?
Yeah, it's legal.
Okay.
It's legal. I'm a politician that thinks that everything must be done the right way. I am not God, but I don't think I'll ever be involved in anything illegal in my political life. No, I won't do it. But I would prefer, even if it is my salary, if it is my MAE, monetary and evaluation resources, I can use that one to support my people. And this week, we'll be supporting about 300 students, but that one will be partially, not full
this
scholarship.
Is tertiary or secondary? Or
tertiary.
Okay,
tertiary.
as well.
Tertiary,
That's also a lot going there.
Yes.
So the balance of the male-female, is that something that you're watching out based on your concerns?
We are supporting our female students very well. But I chipped it in. I just want to remind Ghanaians that the male child must be looked out for. But in my constituency, I try to bring all of them on board. I encourage all of them to be in school, because today the problems we are facing, it is part. You can't get, when you go to the Galamsey site, you will not get females.
There are women there.
They are
females there.
But
if you look at the videos,
comparing it
of course, the numbers will be more.
It's almost 90-10. 90-10. So the male child is almost out. We are not looking for the male child. But I'm not saying we shouldn't. We should maintain whatever courtesy, whatever this thing we have for the female child. But we should look out for the male child.
Right, Honorable, we have to leave it here. We have to meet again for us to talk more about your constituency. But thank you so much. This is the Honorable Nikema Bela Alamzi. He's a member of Parliament for Chiana Paga, speaking to us about some disturbing concerns in our education system. We'll move away from that, and months after the devastating March 21st, 2025 fire that destroyed properties worth millions and displaced thousands, traders at the Kejetia Blue Light Market are still struggling to recover. Now, despite repeated assurances from authorities, many continue to operate in the burnt-out section, awaiting reconstruction that is yet to begin. Now, Ashanti Regional Correspondent Bright Yeboah has details.
With umbrellas stretched over wooden tables, business has slowly returned to the once devastated section of the Kejetia Blue Light Market. Many displaced traders who previously rallied on makeshift structures and containers now display their goods in the open, exposed to the sun and rain as they attempt to rebuild their livelihoods. Where I'm currently standing used to house hundreds of makeshifts which employed thousands of traders here at the Edum, but unfortunately, on March 21, 2025, fire gutted the entire area, ravaging millions of products, leaving thousands of traders displaced. Today, we are here to speak with traders to know the current situation.
So, Intinon Kabi Crane, Sebia, you know, boss Kramaya, one caster, assassin, so my
like business has been slow, and also like I was saying, there's much more customers that used to come before, like it was like where it was really built back then. Before, you know, before we used to get a lot of customers. Like right now, we don't actually get much more customers.
One of the store blocks that bore the brunt of the fire has received a facelift from its owner, with some traders gradually moving back in. Among them is Collins Boating, who has fully resumed business in one of the affected stalls. Despite the building's past, he says he has no doubts about its structural safety.
But any more dear, a young cannot, because from a week or two, and any more fooling a started Juma. But yeah, Chirano Namsena and Tabo Dana war had structures on my bob on Antina, and my and the Jano affected her no more. At the beginning, I'm in Forsaka, ye be CC Dino. To me, no, beginning, I'm said the Janis no. A done in your day team, SC team, but it's been nante so near I've never heard who said down and would papa. And would probably say, so they compare. Yeah, cry a dime, I see you fear the team. When I'm so out cum, but what did you see a crowd powerful so? When I'm so I won't tell her.
Beyond the drains, which remain the only visible works on the site, reconstruction efforts are yet to progress. Chairman of the Market Association, Joseph Bubiansa, says while the intervention is a welcome step, more funding is urgently needed to complete the entire project for the benefits of both traders and shoppers.
This kind of amount for the brain, you know, the age man, CC, a call for management fancy, asa, and TS, will be our person boy piano. A kind of house obey me a boy. She said, yeah, and I'm saying, I want you to call Muntino. I might seek some echo from. And Yenny and Penifonsa, as I said, Yan Casaka cray bit me piano, ye bay, if he says you had a 12 binaswa, and yet the Abani bit my Yamaye and tempt him.
5 months after fire gutted this section of the market in a doom, traders are still calling on authorities to come to their aid. As they say, the conditions under which they trade still remain unsafe. For Channel 1 News, I am Bright Tieboa.
Now, the Ministry of Roads and Highways has assured that extension works on the Pokwasin-Sawam Road will be completed on schedule without further interruptions. Now, this follows a resumption of work by the contractor after months of abandonment due to delayed payments. Now, appearing before the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament, the Deputy Minister Al-Hassan Suhini apologized to motorists who ply the stretch for the inconvenience caused by the halt in construction. Channel 1 News' Ayikwe Okine with details.
While appearing before the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament on Wednesday to respond to issues raised in the 2024 Auditor General's report, the Deputy Minister for Roads and Highways, Al-Hassan Suhini, assured that work on the Pokwasin-Sawam Highway would continue without further interruptions. He explained that the contractor has resumed work after months of neglect caused by delayed payments.
I have my minister's permission to first of all apologize to all motorists on that stretch. It's one of the hot potatoes that we inherited at the ministry. By the time we got to the ministry, the contractor, like many other contractors across the country, had already abandoned site due to non-payment. And we have been working with the finance minister to ensure that we get some releases to these contractors so they can go back to complete some of these very critical projects. This particular contractor, fortunately, as we speak, has received some payment and has now adequately mobilized back to site. And it is our hope that before the end of this year, some significant improvement would have been noticed on that road. And so it's not just, and it's not going to be a 9-day wonder. He's back to site to continue with the projects. And we are very confident that it will now be within schedule.
The Deputy Minister further reiterated government's commitment to completing abandoned cocoa roads across the country.
The agreement with Cocoa Board is that they will take the liabilities now, and then the road ministry will take back the assets. And plan to complete those that are at an advanced stage on new terms with either the contractors that are on the site or with new contractors, that is if those on it are not willing to continue. So that is the arrangement that we have in place now. So the cocoa roads will be attended to, under a new regime now that will be supervised by the road ministry. But what is outstanding, the liabilities, will be taken care of by Cocoa Board.
Also appearing before the committee was the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. The leadership of the committee directed the arrest of Yasser Wajan, a geologist who had been granted steady leave with pay but failed to return to duty, thereby vacating her post without serving the full bond period. The committee revealed that her action has left an unserved bond amounting to 120,000 Ghana cedis.
Did you call the person in question or the guarantor?
Respectful Honorable, the person is out of the jurisdiction, so it was the guarantor that we called. We tried the person's phone number, it wasn't going through, and that was the reason why we went to the house to find out if whether or not she could find it.
Okay.
Find it.
When did she leave the country?
Honorable, our checks shows that she left the country about more than a year ago, but they didn't give us the exact month that she left the country.
More than a year ago. Do you have any idea where she's gone to?
Exactly.
Either US or...
Mr. Chair, we were told that you've gone to the US.
She's gone to the US?
That is so.
Oh, Master, just get the police. They will find her in the US. Yes. Get the police. Get with our foreign affairs also. Let them know. She will probably go and renew her passport. And they will let her know that she owes this amount. Get the police involved. The government cannot pay for people to go for steady leave and then when they finish, they abscond. That is not fair. And the guarantor over here too, let the police visit him. Let the police visit his house. Don't get the police involved. And then let us know, let the committee know within 30 days what has happened on this one.
This is the Channel 1 Newsroom. I'm Vivian Kai. Local still to come. Producer price inflation falls to 3.8% for July 2025, the lowest since 2023. Right back to stay with us.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come. Let's go!
It's on SuperSport all season long. Pay your subscription today. Dial *759#. Available on DSTV and GoTV.
Hey Ghana, so you people know Miss Brother Man Small. It be me, it's your boy. Kill them all. But this time, I'm not only killing mosquitoes, I am killing the greats. See? This wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have the perfect mosquito-free atmosphere. Thank you, Out Insecticide. And yeah, Out Mosquito Coil. For a mosquito-free atmosphere, trust Out to... You are not serious.
Out Insecticide. So ya boa, faha.
DSTV means choosing.
Amazing acting.
Best friending while streaming.
Front row at the gaming and super fanning while on the going. Winning! Binging and blockbustering. While others are white ricing, you're jolloffing.
This looks so good.
With something for everyone. Anything is possible when you're DSTVing. Start today with all sorts of packages to match your...
In a world filled with challenges, we all need guidance, hope, and a lifeline to anchor us.
This is Lifeline, and I'm your host, Fred Crunchy Mensah.
From social issues, relationship challenges, and family matters, Lifeline is here to inspire, uplift, and guide you on your journey.
Where we give you support, where we hold your hand through the valley and through the thick and thins of life.
Join Bishop Fred Crunchy Mensah.
I welcome you especially to Lifeline.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. right here on Channel 1 TV. Let's walk this path together, strengthen our faith, our families, and our lives. Lifeline, because every soul deserves a guiding light. Tune in to Lifeline on Channel 1 TV and let's grow together.
And you're welcome back to Channel 1 Newsroom. Next is Channel 1 Business with Nete Ajahu.
Channel 1 Business is brought to you by MTN and EcoBank.
How may I help you today?
We'd like to open a bank account.
Sign here, sign here, sign here, and here. And now you draw direction to your house. I need your thumbprint. And I'll need your birth certificate too. No, I need the original.
A lot has changed since you banked like this. So have we. We've made it easier than ever to open an account online and bank on the go through our mobile app, online banking, and more. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way.
Sign here, and here.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Nete, welcome.
Thank you, Vivian.
So we're told producer price index is doing great.
Yes, it's dropping steadily. From 5.8 to 3.8 for the month of July, and I think it's for producers it's a good sign.
Yeah.
But we
hope it will show in inflation later and all that. All right, give us details.
Okay. Now, producer price inflation for July 2025 dropped to 3.8%, down from 5.8% in June, marking the 6th consecutive monthly decline in the lowest rate since November 2023. According to the latest data from the Ghana Statistical Service, the decline was driven largely by mining and quarrying and manufacturing sectors, which together accounts for nearly 80% of the figure. Speaking at a press briefing, government statistician Dr. Alhassan Idrisu advised businesses to rethink pricing and renegotiate smartly.
Producer inflation can translate into slower consumer price growth, but only if cost savings flow through the supply chain. Businesses paying less for raw materials and services have an opportunity to pass those savings on. The drop in mining and manufacturing prices is especially significant as these sectors drive a large share of our industrial output. What does all this mean for the government, for the business community, and for households? For government, lock in stability. Support mining and manufacturing with targeted incentives to boost production, protect jobs, and sustain the downward inflation trend. For businesses, use lower input costs to innovate and stay competitive, rather than only adjusting margins. For households, watch prices closely. When producer costs drop, retail prices should follow. So shop smart and question markups. 6 months of falling producer inflation is encouraging for Ghana's economy. The challenge now is ensuring that these cost reductions are felt in markets, shops, and households across the country. Let us together keep the momentum going.
The Ghana Cocoa Board has rejected reports suggesting that Ivorian cocoa farmers receive higher farm gate prices than their Ghanaian counterparts, insisting that Ghana currently pays the most competitive price in the sub-region. Cocoa Board notes that the data from its commodity analysis team, Ghana's producer price stands at 3,228 Ghana cedis per 64 kilogram bag. By comparison, Cote d'Ivoire's price is 2,553 Ghana cedis per the same bag. This translates into a clear advantage for Ghanaian farmers as they earn 675 Ghana cedis more per bag and 10,806 Ghana cedis more per ton. In a statement, Cocoa Board emphasized that the pricing policy reflects Ghana's commitment to fair farmer returns, protection against currency volatility, and anti-smuggling measures. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority is deepening the use of technology to strengthen revenue mobilization. Commissioner General Anthony Sapon says the newly launched Advanced Passenger Information System is already helping track goods carried by travelers to ensure the right taxes are paid. He added that by the end of the year, the GRA will also roll out an advanced cargo information system to better monitor imports. There's more in this report by Daniel Sakiti.
The Commissioner General of GRA made the remarks at the 2025 Annual International Tax Conference. Anthony Sapon details some measures the Ghana Revenue Authority intends to roll out to enhance revenue collection.
The President launched at the airport the Integrated Center to Manage Aviation Travels. Within this project you will find what we call advanced passenger information. So if you traveled, for example, with one bag and you are coming with 5 bags, before your flight takes off from where it's coming from to Ghana, we will know. If you have goods coming in, you properly disclose and you pay the rightful tax. Again, before the end of the year, we are going to implement what we call advanced cargo information. So this is a replica of the advanced passenger information from the seaport. So before a ship sails from China, from anywhere in the world, 48 hours, we will have the information on the cargo.
Deputy Finance Minister Thomas Nyako Ampem, speaking on behalf of the sector minister, affirmed the government's commitments to prudent economic management.
The government of His Excellency President Mahama is charting Ghana's transformation path through interconnected interventions. Having inherited an economy that had lurched from crisis to crisis, government has focused on restoring macroeconomic stability. This is expected to underpin the eventual transformation of the economy.
President of the Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana, George Kejetia, on his part, underscored the importance of fair tax systems to boost compliance.
We must design tax systems that are simple, transparent, and fair. We must embrace digital tools that make compliance easier and enforcement smarter. We must strengthen partnerships between policymakers, administrators, and practitioners.
Let's now bring you an update on how the currency is performing on the interbank market. And that's all for Channel 1 Business. I am Neteli Neti Ajao. Back to you, Vivian.
Thank you, Neteli. Let's do some other stories now. Commuters along the Chereponi-Wanchiki Road continue to express frustration over its deplorable condition. Now, days of torrential rainfall have left the road severely damaged. A major flood on Saturday rendered it impassable, and although the waters have receded, the stretch has now become nearly unusable. Channel 1 News' Northeast Regional Correspondent Mohammed Aminu Alabira with details.
The Chereponi district in northern Ghana remains one of the country's most deprived, lacking essential amenities such as good roads, quality educational infrastructure, and reliable potable water. A heavy downpour on Saturday worsened the already poor state of roads in the district, with the Chereponi-Wanchiki Road being among the hardest hit. Commuters struggle to ply the route as floodwaters wash away key sections. When Channel 1 News assessed the situation on Monday, the road had been left riddled with potholes, while some bridges were destroyed. Frustrated commuters who spoke to Channel 1 appealed to the government for urgent intervention.
Tiriponi to Yendi, we don't have a road. Tiriponi to Wancheke, Famisa to Nyangbandi, Nyangbandi to Wancheke. 3 days ago, no one can go, no one can come. All the roads are spoiled. Our largest industry is Wancheke market, but revenue comes from Wancheke. It's not common, but nobody care about the Wancheke road. Nobody care about the Tiriponi road. We are trying MPP, nothing, and we are trying this too, the same. We don't know how to talk. We don't know how to do. Honorable John Draman Mahama, I beg, in the name of Allah, come and help us.
Second largest market in the district. So if that area is cut off, then it has become a problem for the whole district. And so if you can come, somebody can come to our aid, it will help us.
Wanchiki, the busiest commercial town in the district, has been cut off as the deteriorated road threatens economic activities. Residents are pleading for swift government support before the rains intensifies further.
The bridge after Famisa, between Famisa and Nyangbandi, that bridge, water took off that bridge and the whole area cut off. And there have been a lot of interventions, but since then, nothing has happened on the road. So we are appealing to the government to come to our aid. Government, NGOs, and whoever is concerned to come to our aid.
They warn that if the broken bridge is not fixed soon, access to the community will become even more difficult in the weeks ahead.
This is still Channel 1 Newsroom. Coming up, Ibiani Gold Stars beat Kotoko 2-1 in Galco tournament. You stay with us, we'll be right back.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. Work is always effective with NASCO home appliances. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. And Nijepa, I want NASCO fear. NASCO, bring home happiness.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come. Let's go!
It's on SuperSport all season long. Pay your subscription today. Dial *759#. Available on DSTV and GoTV.
Welcome back to Channel 1 Newsroom. Next is Channel 1 Sports with Gabby Ofair. Gabby, welcome.
Thank you, Vivian.
So top 4 is on, right?
Yes, the Galca top 4
And
tournament.
some interesting scenes we saw today with back passes and goalkeepers and all that.
Kotoko are trending after the 90 minutes at the Legon Stadium because there was a bit of a defensive misunderstanding between their defender Henry Ansu and their goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara.
All right, so let's see what you have.
All right. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko suffered their first defeat in the ongoing Galca tournament, falling 2-1 to Premier League champions Ibiani Gold Stars at the Legon Stadium. Both sides, who will represent Ghana in next season's CAF Interclub competitions, have approached the tournament with intensity as they fine-tune their preparations for the Continental Challenge ahead.
So Henry Ansu over the free kick duties for Kotoko in his own half. He rolls one down to Kojo, set. Back to Henry Ansu. Whoa! It's a goal!
Kotoko fans will be livid after that atrocious back pass gifted the Bibiani Gold Stars their second and decisive goal, handing the Premier League champions their first 3 points of the Gauka tournament at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. The defensive blunder stunned everyone, including Kotoko head coach Abdul Karim Zito, who is aiming to secure a third title with the Porcupines after guiding them to victories in the MTN FA Cup and the President's Cup. Kotoko had earlier taken the lead through striker Albert Amwa in the 16th minute, and with their Tigers overwhelming favourites, many expected them to cruise to victory in the opening match. However, after missing several big chances, they were punished when a misplaced back pass from Ansu beat goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara to find its way into the net. The FA Cup winners will now turn their attention to upcoming fixtures against Pando Heart of Lions and Accra Heart of Oak on August 22 and 24 respectively. Despite the opening day setback, Kotoko remain tipped as strong contenders to win the Gauka Top 4 tournament and secure a third title under Abdul Karim Zito.
Right now, you can't see. What of the top 4 tournament itself? Oh, top 4 tournament. Oh, me, I'm expecting Kotoko to win because of the travel to South Africa. That experience there must give them some edge. You know, if you go win trophy where you come, you go bring with confidence. So I'm expecting Kotoko to actually win the tournament.
The tournament will observe a break on Thursday, August 21, before resuming on Friday, August 22, with Bibiani Gold Stars set to face Accra Heart of Oak, while Pando Heart of Lions go up against Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
All right, let's talk about the reigning champions. And Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has reminded the club's new arrivals of the demands that come with playing for the reigning champions. He underlined that every signing must be ready to contribute immediately as Liverpool look to defend the title. Now, Arne Slot's squad was strengthened in the summer with arrivals of Florian Wirtz from Leverkusen, Jeremy Frimpong from Leverkusen, and also Hungarian left-back Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth.
I think people underestimate it now a little bit because we won the league, but changing a manager that has been so important over all those years, not only for the team, for the club, but for the city as well. Having the success that we had, having the impact that he had on the league, and then to replace him was a big change. But now we're not talking about it. That's how obviously the world works a little bit, because we were obviously we are the Premier League winners from last year. But it's all about the signings, performing, and they all know that. They all know when they join a club like Liverpool, the reigning champions, that they have to perform, and it's down to them, but also us as a team, in order to create a environment that they can do so.
And that's the very latest in the world of sports. I am Gabi Ofer. Back to you, Vivian.
Thank you very much, Gabi. Well, that's it for today's edition. I am Vivian Kai Local. Many thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come.
It's on SuperSport all season long. Pay your subscription today. Dial *759#. Available on DSTV and GoTV.
In a world filled with challenges, we all need guidance, hope, and a lifeline to anchor us.
This is Lifeline, and I'm your host, Fred Crunchy Mensa.
From social issues, relationship challenges, and family matters, Lifeline is here to inspire, uplift, and guide you on your journey.
Where we give you support, where we hold your hand through the valley and through the thick and thins of life.
Join Bishop Fred Crunchy Mensah.
I welcome you specially to Lifeline.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. right here on Channel 1 TV. Let's walk this path together, strengthen our faith, our families, and our lives. Lifeline, because every soul deserves a guiding light. Tune in to Lifeline on Channel 1 TV and let's grow together. Looking for a one-stop shopping destination for all things made in Ghana? Eager to experience a remarkable fair that showcases the richness, creativity, and innovation behind Ghanaian products and services? Then get ready for the This is Ghana Exhibition 2025. The This is Ghana Exhibition highlights the brilliance of Ghanaian entrepreneurs, artisans, and businesses who continue to shape the narrative of homegrown excellence. This is Ghana's biggest trade fair and exhibition, bringing together SMEs, startups, research and manufacturing sectors, indigenous corporate bodies, and local creatives in one exciting space. The This is Ghana Exhibition 2025. Come explore, engage, and be inspired by the businesses and brands that are redefining Made in Ghana across every sector. The dates: Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th of September 2025. Time is 10 a.m. through till 5 p.m. each day. The venue is the A4 Sutherland Children's Park. For inquiries or participation details, call us on 0205 973 973. The This is Ghana Exhibition 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 City FM with support from Twillium Industrial Company Limited and Built Financial Technologies, and is proudly sponsored by MTN, EcoBank, Side Hustle by EK Brand Consult, Ghana Enterprises Agency, Ghana Export Promotion Authority, and Ghana Exim Bank.
Let's get into the world of sports like never before.
You know how we do it on Fridays.
Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on 97.3 City FM for Sports Panorama, your ultimate destination for all things sports.
One of the biggest scandals in this country's history. Yeah. You can't spend 250 million USD and come out with that.
From the thrill of association football to the excitement of basketball, tennis, athletics, and even emerging sports, we cover it all. Whether it's the Premier League or the latest NBA showdown, we bring you the stories behind the stars.
Getting an opportunity to become a national team coach, you should understand the politics around football.
And don't miss the prayer of the rabbi.
Joe was Zebaut. How Zebaut there?
We're not just about the games, we're about the community.
If you are going to be given this kind of treatment, then you need to be that guy. When I look at him play, he is not it.
Or when it's time for Don't Call Me.
Moria Piki,